How's your weekend? I ain't do shit. I went to rest in peace to my man Frank Doubleday. I went to his funeral, and my heart goes out to the whole family. Yeah, let's start back on this one. That was my weekend. I just kind of chilled. Really makes you appreciate life. Really makes you appreciate life. And then there's that other sick part of motherfucker where there's like, I wonder if anybody else show up to my funeral. Or like, I was already mapping out where I'm going to be buried. Pontiac and the families in the grave where all the family is. I'm like three or four generations Yaktown.
You actually want to be buried?
They can burn me and then just throw it in a fucking, throw it in a box. Is that me or you?
It was me.
All right. Probably John's fucking computer. Don't look around like you ain't do shit. Oh. That's the weird fucked up shit. It's like, that's the weird fucked up shit. You be like feeling all fucked up for people, and then I don't know if everybody is like, but deep down, like, I'm kind of a fucking selfish piece of shit. So I'm like, well, where am I gonna get buried? Like, I really need to start thinking these things out. But I was even thinking about putting a life insurance thing on me. How does that work? I don't even know how that works. But if you do that, that's when your wife will kill you. That's when you end up DED.
Apparently here it's just easy to sign up for life insurance. It's like paying car insurance. You have a premium you pay every year.
Does it cover everything?
Well, it depends on what you're paying for.
It don't cover suicide.
Probably not. Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, if you're putting money towards it,
they're not going to cover suicide. No way. Because I saw it in movies before.
It says as long as you don't take death 2 years after the policy.
So you can just keep the policy, but then it'll cover it 2 years afterwards?
It'll cover after 2 years.
Oh, I'm going to get life insurance.
At least that's what it says according to Time. Time says the clause states there is no death benefit will be paid if the insured commits suicide within 2 years of taking out a policy.
They just want to get some money out of your ass. I'm relatively healthy. I don't smoke or anything like that. As long as they don't read the books or listen to as long as they don't read any of my books or listen to the show, I'm fucking golden. They said it would be more money because of my open drug usage. But I'm not going to tell them that. They're going to have to figure that shit out on their own. As far as I'm concerned, it's all a lie. I was lying on everything. I was lying on my dick. I was lying on everything I did in them books. Everything I've ever said on the show is a fucking lie. It's all lies. I never got my dick sucked over there. That never happened. I wonder what happened to that chick that never existed. It's my shit. This my shit. How's your Monday, y'all? Some Mondays you just be like, oh man, I want to fucking do this week. This Monday I was like, all right, man, we got this shit. We gonna fucking hold it down. And you know what I might do on the weekend? I might even go up to fucking Santa Barbara and hang out with all those rich sons of bitches. Fucking frolic in the waves. What do we got today? Kanisha Bus, my homegirl. We're doing all request hour. You guys wanted it back, we got it back. We actually do listen to you, except for when you say fire John. Other than that, we listen to you.
Far so good.
You're fine. Whoever says that to me, I'm like, you don't understand. John, you are the golden goose. You're like a rainbow unicorn, man.
I choose to believe you.
Everybody, hey, you listen to any rap show, everyone's got like the fucking cute dumb chick that fucking does the news and has stupid opinions and shit. And then there's always like the tough guy. There's always the keep it real dude. And then there's always the dick sucking ass kisser that be asking fucking the real softball questions. They always say we in the building or some corny shit like that.
We out here.
We out here. Or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they say. I don't listen. How many motherfuckers can say that they got the corniest man in all of rap music?
Oh, you sell it like that. But all right.
we've been doing slang versus John, and I was talking about my radio, and I said it was janky, and they was like, you should do that for John, like slang versus John.
I've got that one down.
You know what janky?
Janky.
Yeah. Because you've been called that before.
That I don't remember, but janky, yeah, I'm familiar.
What does it mean?
Janky. It's poorly designed. It's malfunctioning. It's fucked up. It's not good. It's janky.
Even the way you be describing shit sound corny as hell. It's poorly designed. John, I'm gonna do my best for you to not get fired. God damn it. As long as I got a job, you got a fucking job.
I'm glad you got my back.
Hell yeah. Especially ever since that drunken text you sent me.
Oh, shut up. Stop.
I was talking about...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was saying something about me and John not being real friends. And then like in fucking 4 in the morning, I get some fucking drunken text from John's ass. I'll go to the mat for you.
Shut up. Stop.
Bro, just power off your phone, dude. Don't, like, when you're getting that drunk, just turn it off, man.
All right. I used to have a little math quiz on my email, so I wouldn't do shit like that late at night when I was drunk.
That's a good idea.
Can't get that math problem. Not texting tonight.
Oh, man. Damn, dude. I got to play a song for my homie, man. This, one of the older kids in my neighborhood that I used to look up to, man. I just found out that he passed. My homeboy Don't just told me. Man, that sucks. All right. I'm going to play a song for him, man. My heart goes out to the McAllister family. Carl, Mary, Shamik, Damon, everybody. Here's a song. Don't, thanks for telling me, man. I wish you would have told me before. I'd have tried to make it out there for it. Here it is. Little Ghetto Boys.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Shave 45, Kanisha Bus. What up, though?
What's up?
It's good to have you back.
What is going on in these streets?
Man, shit, you tell me.
But I got a few little things. I always got a bunch of random shit to talk about. I guess, are we jumping right in, guys?
Yeah, we could jump right. Like, I kind of wanted to ask you about, like, because I know you was fucking with Kevin Hart, and then that dude fucking blackmailed him. Has that changed the way... Has that changed the way he keeps people around him? Have you noticed a difference?
To be honest, I'm not in the proximity of him. I hope I use that word right. So I can't tell. Business has been good. I was trying to sound real smart since we was like, but yeah, I don't know because I don't really see him like that. I'm not close to him like that. From what I've noticed, everything is still in working order. I mean, it was a messed up situation. The comedy community as a whole, though, whether you know him or not, we're all just sitting here going, this is the shadiest shit I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, because they was homies from, like, they knew each other for a long time.
For years. He's at the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you invite somebody to your wedding.
You're at my wedding. You're all over my social media. Like, and this whole time, you were the one, it's devastating, you know what I'm saying? Because they always say it's lonely at the top. And he has a really solid, the Plastic Cup Boys, all them guys are a really solid team around him. So when you just believe your team to be so solid, and then here comes this clown that just kind of messes it up, it makes you kind of paranoid about everybody around you.
And the worst part about it is like, you dating a musician, comedian, ball player. Like, any woman that marries one of those and is planning on faithfulness is a fucking, you're lucky or fucking retarded, one of the two. Like, I just don't see that shit happening too much,
man. Just that in a whole, it's like, I feel like women have the mentality, it's like, I can either get cheated on by the superstar or James the cashier. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't feel like cussing out James every 2 weeks and he can't even make up for it, and I'm paying all the bills. It's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go, what Kevin Durant doing?
Yeah,
like,
fucking Earl at Jiffy Lube or a goddamn ball player. Yeah.
Yes, because I think men cheat regardless. I just feel like it's something about men that they cheat, and I kind of understand being with one person forever is harder, I feel like, on a man than a woman. But I mean, for us, you know, it's kind of stressful too, because I'd be like, yeah, the same motherfucker.
Have you ever cheated?
What are you talking about? Yes.
Yeah, all right, so yeah, like I think just people cheat. Like that's the crazy shit. But like people cheat. But if you're in a position where like
you get married from it.
You're like both ways. If you got motherfucking if you're the shit and you got dudes just throwing dick at you all the time, Kanisha, and it's your like they're like 17 and crippled, like
18 and crippled for legal reasons.
Depending on the state. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's gonna be hard for you.
It is it's Dickelodeon in my phone. You know, it's just a dick, Dickelodeon. I just be smiling like, oh my gosh. And I just send everybody the hearts to because I'm in a relationship now and I'm trying to stay away from getting caught up. So I just send the hearts, you know. Just
yeah, what is that like? What were you found a dude that you're like, you're fucking with?
Oh my gosh. It's going, do you know August 12th will be a year? Because, you know, we met on August 12th and by August 23rd we lived together. It was the craziest.
You guys are like lesbians. That's fucking awesome. But it seems like just yesterday.
It seems like just yesterday. We're going strong. The only problem is, and he's 8 years younger than me. My sex drive is not what it used to be, but I never was like crazy, overly sexual every day. It's just my spurts of sexuality, got me into bullshit, and I did what I wanted to do.
How many times you bang in a week?
Right now, like 3, and he's not like he's on dick strike right now. I know it's stupid and you never really heard of it, but basically he's trying to make me feel how he feels all the time. And
so he's I
haven't
heard
had
of dick
sex
strike.
in almost a month.
Wait, he went on dick strike for a month?
It's going on a month. And we went out last night. He took me out to eat. We went to go play pool. We had a good time. I had a couple drinks, and then I get home.
Oh, I know you was horny as hell.
Oh my gosh. I was like, tonight's the night. It's breaking tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I had this little dress on, and I'm doing all these moves. I'm like, he ain't going to be able to resist this. He resisted all parts of me, and I'm just sitting there like.
If I went on dick strike, which I think the longest I made it on dick strike was like 4 days or some shit like that. I would jerk off next to you just to fucking get on your nerves.
He doesn't masturbate, and he says he's never masturbated in his whole life. And he was just like, he said women don't believe him, but he said he's young, maybe he hasn't, but he hasn't. So I don't know if he's making it through. I'm porn queen. So I got
an old school homie that thinks it's gay to touch his own dick. Yo, I swear to God, he's like, man, I ain't masturbating, I ain't jerking off. That shit gay as hell. He won't touch his own dick. I'm like, I couldn't even argue. I just was like, all right, man. Like, okay.
Oh my, I don't even know what to say.
He might even be listening. Old school brother from Compton, man. I'm not gonna say his name, but what up though? And shout out to your vodka. Like, yeah.
It's yours, or you got to wash it. I mean, it's so many other times you touch it. So self pleasure. I don't know. It has to. Are you attracted to the dick? Like, where is the point where you feel like you're gonna enjoy touching a dick too much, even if it's yours?
Yeah, like, oh, this might lead somewhere bad. I really like the way this jacking off feels. I wonder, better go hang out at that rest stop.
I mean, is he in the mirror trying to tuck it to the back now? Like, well, let me see if I can get it to reach. Like, where does it become?
So, where do you think you're gonna like? This has become a war of attrition.
Oh my gosh!
So what does he want ultimately? How often does he want to fuck?
He said he needs to have sex minimum once a day. That he can't live without it once a day. He's like
doesn't he know you're injured?
He don't care about none of this injury. He don't care about none of this shit. He feels like he should be having sex. He's like, I'm young. You got to compensate me for my youth.
How old is he?
He just turned 28 a few days ago.
That's what you get.
And that's
what you get. I don't even feel bad for you. You got a selfish ass 28. He don't even understand. You sitting there with a bum knee, like,
yeah,
you can't get a break.
And I could work around the knee, but my thing is, I have so much going on. And sometimes it's just, I am not a sex everyday type of person. I have never really been like that.
Why don't you just tell him to get a side bitch? You
know what? I was like, I see why people tell their dude to get a girlfriend, because then I don't have to deal with this all the time. But I just don't want it to lead. Sometimes you start letting certain shit, and then men, especially at that age, start pushing the limit. And I like to be in control of shit like that. So stuff would have to be like on my terms, and I think I would just get too controlling.
What about like you can't fuck the same broad more than 5 times or some shit like that?
I'm more of a, if you go on vacation, one night stand, no Instagram type person. It couldn't be. I don't want anybody to have access to my boyfriend, so it would have to be random acts of I'll never see you again, right, versus somebody having access, texting him or him texting. I don't like that type of stuff.
There's been some shit cheating, like where a woman has cheated with me or stepped out on her man or whatever, and the shit that she's doing, I would fucking kill my girl. Like the intimate things that I'm hearing out of her fucking head, I'm like, that's for your husband to know. But like, I'll be in there digging. Like, then what else happened to you when you was young? You know, like I'm in that motherfucker digging. That's to me, that's almost. That's worse than just like somebody piping your girl down. She over there like saying her innermost feelings.
Mm-hmm. They always say women do it worse because we cheat emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And you be telling them all your feelings, and now you love them. And I'm just like, ain't nobody worried about that. And because I have cheated with no emotional ties, none of the stuff that they say women do. I just cheated and kept it pushing.
Yeah, but have you ever cheated and been like, and then when I was 7, I really wanted this toy, and and my uncle told me to go in this room, and it was in his pocket, and like,
no,
that'll fuck your man up, man. Like, I would be like, how are we coming back from what do we have together? Like, if you just everybody's got everything.
Because I know men, especially, I always say I know men, but I know a lot of women, we're capable of this too, sex without any type of attachment. I don't know why men think we're not capable of that, but we are. But I feel like that is more acceptable than, what you're saying, whereas that has that emotional connection, those ties. And I would kill my dude if he, women, if you give another bitch money, we will burn the house down. That's my thing. Oh, you gave her money? You spent money? Like, that shit is worse than feelings, because men don't spend money like, oh, you gonna spend your money on the bitch? Everybody gotta die.
Well, what if it's a prostitute?
Well, that's a different situation.
Different.
That's because she's paying she's at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like getting some fries from McDonald's. She was on duty, but just, hey, you want to go somewhere and hang out and get in her purse and shoes? That's the shit that makes us crazy.
I was doing a What Would Jude Do, and this motherfucker was taking a side bitch on vacation, and I was just like, bro, take your main chick on take your main chick on vacation, man. Like, what do you do? Like, if you spent the energy and the money that you're spending on your fucking real chick, you might, or on your side chick that you would be on your real chick, you might have something really kind of cool right over here, man.
And your relationship would probably go in a better direction when you feel like you didn't have to run around and do all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I've never had a side chick, man.
Really?
I'm not the cheating type. But that's why I'm fucking 40 and single. Yeah. Like, I just fucking keep it moving, and I don't like to lie. I'm not good at that shit.
As long as you keep it real. As long as you keep my ex, he cheated. Well, I think he cheated on everybody he's been with, but he really hasn't been with. He was like, you're my first real girlfriend that I even care, because his other girl he was with caught him cheating, and he was just like, yeah, I was cheating. Now the ball's in your court. Do you still want to be with me? So he's kind of a cold motherfucker. That's why I know he's not running around doing stupid stuff, but I gotta figure out that balance, because I don't want to put him in a position to, because that's why men cheat. If your girl don't want to give you nothing after a long time, it's like, well, look, somebody gonna give me some pussy around here. So who's it gonna be? I be
co-signing that shit. Like, when people ask, I'm like, yo, if your girl ain't giving you the pussy, you got to go somewhere. But like, these are extreme cases. Like, these guys are getting fucked quarterly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
3 times a week to me is I know I understand his age and where he's coming from, and his sex drive is a lot higher than mine, and so I'm like reading online like natural sex boosters, and I've been vegan for a month now, and that is
Is that helping?
I don't know, because I'm not getting no ass, but I'm really horny. I've been horny for a fucking month.
I remember when I put everything on the line to move out here to Los Angeles from New York, and then it was just like I had all this stress, all that stuff piled up on me, and I had a younger girlfriend, and we were fucking every other day, so 3 to 4 times a week, however you want to fucking do the math. And to her, it wasn't enough, and it was just like, I just wanted to shake the shit out of her. I'm like, don't you see what the fuck I'm going? Like, I'm working. I busted ass to get out here. Like, and then when you fuck, you never feel satisfied, because it's just like you feel like you're not happy. Yeah. Like, the job is never done. Like, this is like, you're insatiable.
And women, it's harder for us to force it. So, and I tell him too, he was like, I feel like I always got to ask you, like, you don't never initiate it, and I got to come on to you. And I'm like, well, sometimes you got to kind of make it happen. What I notice with the younger dudes is they don't like to take the time to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
They don't like foreplay and shit.
I was like, when did people stop sucking titties? Like, I hate these young motherfuckers. Titties used to be all the rage in 95. You hear me? You see, I don't even got them out no more. I just got a T-shirt on, some bullshit.
Yeah, duh. Yeah.
These little young, all they want to do is eat ass. Titties.
Hill figure and titties. That's what they was all about in 95. And now look, they don't. Well, like, yo, it's kind of. That used to be my favorite shit when my girl was not in the mood to get her in the mood.
Yes.
Like, to be like, nah. And next thing you know, she's coming. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, that was my shit. Like, I used to love that. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. What does he do? Just spit on his dick? And
it's weird. It's just like, let's go. I'm like, you know me, I want a little bit, dim the lights or something. Not all the time. He was like, we don't got to do that all the time, but some of the time I like music in the back. He's like, I don't have sex to music. Like, come on, I want something.
What does he have fucking sex to? ESPN? Like
nothing. He's looking at ESPN. He don't even watch sports. Shit. It'd be nothing. Rap battles be in the background. I'm like watching the Noriega show. I'd be like, really? This is what's going on?
Motherfuckers are yelling ad libs in the background and shit.
I'm like, this. I need something. I know y'all just pow pow pow, but I don't want to just pow 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 all the time. So.
No, I hear, as an older person, I feel you. I remember I was fucking because I like to fuck the music too. Like I had
your playlist. Remember your playlist?
I was fucking the Michael Franks, and this chick was like, I feel like I'm on a boat, and I was like, bitch.
She put you on the Tom Joyner cruise.
Yeah, I was like, are you fucking like? I never fucked her again. I'm like, nah, man, you ain't fun to be criticizing it. Like I took that shit hurt my heart. I was like. Another chick talk shit on Isley Brothers. I'm like, we're not fucking no more. Like, I couldn't even get my dick hard.
Yeah, the music, the difference between the music is...
it's rough. Right? Yeah. I mean, and that thing about the upside is you might be having to fuck to the music he likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't got time for that. Okay, I'm not fucking a Young Thug. I'm telling everybody that now.
Yeah, fucking. I don't even know what they listen to. Little Xan or whatever the fuck. Like, that robot throat fucking shit.
I don't know what's going on. Just turn that shit off. Just fucking no music at all. But so we're dealing with that right now. But I didn't know men could really adhere to a dick strike. But he's also a Leo, and they're a very strong will. The will in this motherfucker is killing me. So, but I mean, my lesson is definitely learned. I can see it more from his side is when you want to, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, you're the reason we're here. Oh God. And they love to play blame. He's like, you're the reason we're here. I was like, okay, I get it. I take responsibility. I'm sorry.
You got it. But you got to be able to meet halfway.
I know. He's not.
What does he do for a living, may I ask?
He has his own car business, so he does a lot of car stuff, and he buys and sells cars.
So he's flipping cars. He's pretty busy.
Yeah, and have advertising. Oh, he's gone. His phone is ringing every 30 seconds. This fool is moving cars like crack. Like he's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's not. We're both busy people, but he want to have sex every minute, and I'm just like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. And he want to do it real quick and then run back out the house. I need a little bit of cuddle time or something. Kiss me on the back of my neck, lay in the bed. So, where that emotion, that raw passion is. Not just, oh, I just sold a car, pow, pow, pow. All right, I'll be back. I'm like,
You need to be wined and dined.
Yeah!
Someone needs to give this guy a pep talk. I bet you would fuck more if his approach was different.
You know what? I said that, and that caused a problem. Like he was like, I just don't want to do that I don't feel like we got to do that all the time. You
don't have to do it all the time, but like, if him just running in, bang, spit on his dick and just ram you for fucking 10 minutes and then bail, like that's not like that's hot every now and again, like.
Yeah, but he wants it as a constant. I'm like, it has to have the balance to it. Like, I just can't live my life like that.
Yeah.
And he wants me, I'm not in the mood all the time type of person. I am just not. I like to watch porn. I like to set them, like, I just don't walk around in the mood. This full grocery store, church, it don't matter where we're at. He is trying to have sex. I'm like, and I know it at his age, that's normal. So I'm not faulting him for it, but it's just like, damn, I should have. It's different when I'm just smashing these young dudes when I want to than living with one every day that wants to have sex. I see why I never wifed a younger dude up, because it's a lot. It It is a
Yeah, I
lot.
don't know how you do it. It's a lot of energy.
It's a lot of hormones.
Oh, let's go. People calling up 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Tobias. Oh, okay, Tobias.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
All right. So when you're talking about like people sucking tits and stuff and getting into foreplay, that's really nice. But you can't do that anymore. Like if a girl says no to you one time, they taught us this in college, you're fucked. You're a rapist. If you even try to touch her tits after she's like no, it's over. So what do you do about that now?
Well, I was saying yes, so I don't,
Yeah. Hey, look, I think it's a little bit different with your girlfriend, and you kind of got to know each other, and like when my ex would be like, "Oh, I'm not in the mood," or she never was like, "No, I feel threatened." You know what I mean? Like there's a big fucking difference. But yeah, I would probably.
Like, what do you think of affirmative consent? Like that's wild, right?
Yeah, and you're kind of sidetracking this whole conversation. Look here, just to stay on the safe side.
No means no.
Yeah, and the colleges have totally turned something the courting of a man and woman and have just totally fucked it up and made it. They've made it weird. Like how many times have you been like with a dude and you got the push pull and.
Well, I think women naturally we have a push-pull situation, but as a man, one, you have to be able to judge, because when we say no, we have two different types of no, and you can tell the no between the flirting no. Women have two types of no. Men know the difference between the two types of no. I refuse to believe that they don't know the difference because one is a very strict I'm good no, and women be like stop it no. You know the difference, and you have to use your judgment on that. And at any time, if you're not clear, then motherfucker, it's no. If you're not clear, it's no.
But the other thing, just to cover your own ass, if she all right, good. Be like, look, we can't play that game until we fucked about 5 times, and then we can, like it's just this ain't the 90s no more, bro. Like they've changed the rules on you. The game done changed, and the worst part about it is chicks are gonna it's everybody is losing out. It's like they missing out on some good dick. Because they said no, and the motherfucker ran out the dorm. No, wait, where you going?
Hey, I'd rather have some of them run than somebody say no and don't nobody trust it. So that's what I say. No,
yeah. That's what I'm.
No, that's what you're saying. Like,
we're agreeing, right? It's just like, yo, hey.
So ladies, if you do, make sure you're clear, because men have to respect the no's. We want them to respect the no's. So don't say no.
Yeah, because in court, all they gonna hear is no, and then the motherfucker got a case.
Yeah, so.
Let's go to Jason.
Yo, what's going, man? Yeah, man, my lady, man, it's about the same way it is right there, man. Like, I love fucking, bro. You feel me? If I could, I'll fuck every minute if I could. You feel me? I'll do it at the goddamn church. I'll do it at Publix if I need to. You feel me? Walmart, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? But with my old lady, man, been with her for like 7 years, bro. You feel me? I'm at the point where I need a side chick. You feel me? How often
are you fucking her?
Huh? Man, it's been so bad, bro. I ain't touched a pussy, man, almost 2-3 months, man. You feel me? I'm going crazy, bro.
What did you do?
Ready to fuck somebody up. You feel me?
Yeah, you probably want to fight people and shit.
I hear the aggression through the phones.
I know.
Hell yeah, bro.
He don't even hear us right now.
I'm
He's
now in boxing, bro. You feel me? I now take boxing classes, bro. No shit. I'm telling you everything straight up. You feel me?
What?
Now, how can I get that shit fixed, though?
Jason, what happened?
Yeah.
Where was a turning point?
The turning point, man, was when I moved, bro. You feel me? We had a long-distance relationship, you feel me, where I started my career up, bro. You feel me? Down there in Florida, you feel me? She's still in Bama, bro. You feel me? That's where shit just got real fucked up, bro, to where, you got to travel to go see her, you know what I'm saying?
So you go travel to see her, and then she still doesn't want to fuck?
That's when shit got fucked up.
What?
Bro. You feel me?
Oh,
that's when it got fucked up. So then I got to the point like, man, if you ain't fucking me, you fucking somebody else.
Yeah.
That's when you're supposed to long distance. That's like 3 days of like you motherfuckers ends up with UDIs and shit because they've been fucking so much and yeast infections and like going so goddamn hard. Like I don't know, bro. That sounds suspect.
Something about that ain't right.
But like now, you at the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that makes it even tighter, bro, is that we was engaged. We still engaged, bro.
I don't know,
you feel me?
man.
So I'm trying to respect that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Engaged, going to marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to stay committed with one woman. But that woman ain't even understanding where you at.
Jason,
you know,
let me ask
you, like, yo, you fucking
Jason,
things up, yo.
Jason, Jesus Christ, you need to come before you talk to people.
Yes.
You're just out of control. Yeah, before you hop on the phone, like for business, just jerk off because you're clearly not getting no pussy. You're just fucking all energy. Why doesn't she? Like, I'm not trying to shit on Alabama, but why doesn't she want to leave Alabama for Florida?
No, she already left. We moved in together now, bro. You feel me? We moved in together and for about 2-3 months now, bro. I ain't had the pussy, bro.
So once you guys moved together, now
once we moved in together and we established that lifestyle together of living together again. You feel me? Because we had like a year or two not living together anymore. You feel me?
That's when y'all were having your good sex and all that because you.
That's
okay. I was totally misunderstood.
Yeah, I misunderstood that.
Yeah, because he's fucking all over the place.
This just make me feel like we need to rebuild. Woo woo. I'm like,
she better rebuild these.
What the fuck you talking about? You feel me? So my thing is, bro, how can I get that shit corrected, man? Y'all talking about, oh, you need to do the romance shit, suck on the titties. I love sucking titties. If I could, I'll suck the titty all goddamn day. You feel me? If I could play with pussy, I'll play with it all day. You feel me? But it's always that no, I'm not in the mood.
You ever bring her like this sounds corny and shit, but like I'm spitballing here. You ever like show up with a flower or some shit like that?
Boy, what? Like I done it all to the most corniest of the corniest. You heard me, bro? I ain't even done it to where you.
She might not be the one, bro.
Bubble bath, bro.
Yeah, she sounds like she got an emotional block too. Something else is going on there besides the sex. She might be depressed from leaving home.
Yep, she's mad that she had to leave.
That she had to leave, but there's some type of mental block going there too. But you need to look into like some natural herbs, diet change. It's so many things that will get women,
I don't know, man. 2 months in a row, like
something. She's not happy and she don't know how to express it.
There you go. That Kanisha just said that shit, and like she might stay unhappy. So you might
send her ass back home.
Yeah, you might have to like you might have to drop kick her ass to the curb for it, like because like I think you putting a ring on it and signing a document ain't gonna make her want to fuck you more.
Not at all.
And then you're gonna be locked in on that shit.
Established. That ain't gonna do nothing but make things worse. You get more comfortable when you get married.
Yeah, bro. Like this is bleak.
I'm 28, bro. You feel me?
See, that's the same age as my. They gotta have it. You know what though? If you start walking around the house extra happy and doing stuff, women we don't like. We don't like when men start getting extra happy and we ain't the cause of it. So she might want to step in more too. We can't stand that shit. Like, oh, so now he's just skipping and making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with no crust on them around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just don't feed into that negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Just keep everything
smart.
real positive and start having a good time.
I like that. I like that. Just start laughing and stuff.
Yeah.
What? No, oh no, just a joke I heard earlier.
Because I'm going through it now. Shit, he is winning right now. So
yeah. Oh my God. Woo.
Yo, Woo. What's good? What's good? This Woo.
Go ahead, man.
What's good, man? All I gotta say is, man, I don't know what we talking about no more.
All right.
The
Well,
topic is from old boy who just was on the phone.
Yeah, we was kind of talking about everything.
Yeah, man, raping all that. I don't know what's going on. The only thing I had to say was...
We try to run away from that. And then there you go.
You didn't have to bring it back up. You heard us being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right, man, bye. Rosemary in California. Rosemary.
Hello.
Go ahead. Rosemary.
Yeah.
You're on.
Action.
Okay.
Don't talk to me like I'm dumb, motherfucker.
Okay, so my boyfriend is 28 and I'm 26, and we met 5 months ago, and ever since we met, we found out that we have a high sex drive. The way we knew is that the first time we fucked, that shit went on and on and on, and then we knew that we were going to be smashing it every night. And ever since then, I don't think he's missed more than 6 nights, and we haven't fucked. It's been great all the time.
So you're very fortunate. You're
But
bad on the phone, but you're very fortunate.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
They're still in the honeymoon phase of that. I mean, that's in the beginning. It's like, how do you keep that going on? But you guys are also very close in age. Like my boyfriend, the night we met, I gave him head while I was driving. So of course, like he was like, this is a real story. I met him, gave him head
I made him
while I
come
was
with
driving.
my hand, like before I fucked him.
Oh shit!
There
We've
you
been
go.
doing that since the 8th grade, girl. You better quit playing. I'm ridiculous.
How old are you? You said you 26, Rosemary?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
26,
perfect.
yeah.
For that age.
Look, it's great. Look, it sounds like you got something great going on, and Kanisha's right that there is like science and shit. There's like weird science stuff that's happening, which is known as the honeymoon stage. I guess endorphins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just keep it up. Sounds like you can have a lot of kids based on your accent.
Oh man!
Congratulations to you. Let's go. Let's stay in LA. Ant.
Hello.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up, Jude? Yeah, check it out. I have two girls, right? I have one that's 20 years old and another one's 42. The 20-year-old girl, she's like the type, like what Min said right here. She's like energetic, young, and everything. The older one, she just wants to foreplay everything, like, watch porno, get all intimate, touch here, kiss there, all that. But, it's, I think, the younger they are, the more they want to do it. I'm 31 years old. So,
I think we can all relate to that
I'm
shit.
not old. Pardon me?
I think everyone can relate to it. It's like when your dick starts working, it's like a new toy. You just want to start throwing that shit and everything. Like, and it's the same for chicks.
Yeah. So, I love, I have fun with both. I mean, the other one, we go somewhere and, she wants to do it. Hey, we do it. Why not? Jump in the back of the car and do it. It's cool. Later on, 2-3 hours, again, do it again. But the older one, she won't be like that. But when it's time to go, she just wants the whole thing, like the foreplay, like a whole hour thing, before you get it in and all that stuff.
Don't be lazy.
She want a full hour before you even fuck.
Because what you guys have to understand, all this shit you're naming about these 22-year-olds, the 40-year-old at 22 was like this. So over time, you need a little bit more. And women, we have hormones. We have all type of stuff that changes in our body quicker than men do. And we just want the whole package. Or sometimes, shit, we tired. It's okay for us to be tired. But don't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be put in the work to get us turned up.
No, yeah. And to let everybody know that's listening, man, if you get that one girl, you get that one guy that, is maybe not the right person, just there's so many people out there, man. Go look out there, find something else and have fun. Like, I have fun, like I said.
There you go. There it is.
Have fun,
Yeah, just fucking there. Yeah. Fucking sage advice from Anthony. It's got two fucking chicks.
And with a big age range, too. What, 21 and 40-something? That is.
I mean, look, man, and I don't know, like, I haven't had a serious girlfriend in a long time, but I found that variety works, where it's like, you do the slow thing, and then you bend her over while she's doing the dishes and fuck the shit out of her at the sink, and then you go have a nice dinner, and then you do, like, if you hit them with some variety and some thoughtfulness, they're more open. If it becomes a routine, no matter what that routine is, that's when stuff starts to fatigue.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Men does a lot of times say it's the women, but we just feel like we about to get these same 3 played out ass moves. I'm not in the mood for the 3 moves. And everybody know I know, you be like, I've been in a relationship.
I got 5, bro.
Yeah,
I got 5 fucking moves.
But at least switch them up. I had a dude who I knew what was going to happen. It was always in order. And you just be like, women, sometimes we don't have time for this shit. Sometimes we can't even get excited for it. So it is up to the man too, to put in the work to change things up. Because they think because they bring in dick, we just supposed to be excited. Nah, player, I need some more. Shit.
I know, even it's funny you say that, like, cause like I know how limited my sex game is. You know what I mean? Like, I got a couple moves. Like, they're pretty good. They're decent. Like, they get the job. I'm like the wily old veteran. I got my 3 moves, but like, it would, like, I'll be with one girl, like, every time I start off by eating the pussy. So it's just like, nah, we got to crawl around the room. Nah, today we starting with a whooping. Today I fuck first and then eat the pussy. Just like, just throw a cup. Like, you can have your moves. Just mix them up a little bit, man. Don't let her know exactly what the fucking thing is going to be.
There's nothing worse than knowing what's coming next in sex. It ain't nothing, even for me, there's nothing worse than knowing what's coming next. Like, I'm about to be flipped in 5, 4, 3.
And roll over.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. It's up to both parties, but you gotta, some women, we just need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And then on the back end, we gotta be ready, for your quick bullshit too. So
Jeffrey in West Virginia. Yo.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, yeah, I wanted to say the thing is, I think, is the younger generations. I'm 30, and you know, when I was younger, teenage years, you know, I'm gonna be real, I was fucking a real young age. I treated women, you know, like how I saw older guys doing it because I saw they were getting better results. I mean, young women and even young guys these days,
what was you
they
doing?
don't really know what they want. I mean, they run around.
What were you doing?
That, you know,
Yeah, let me know.
Oh, shit. I did everything from, hey, you know, you want to go out, eat pussy at the movies, buy flowers, take them out to the park, have a picnic where, you know, I'm fucking in the woods.
Yeah.
I bought one girl a collar just to see if she'd get into it.
There you go.
mean,
He eating pussy at Jurassic Park. Fucking Finding
I'm gonna
Nemo.
mix it up. But
Straight
the
up.
trick is also, like, what happened to being like a player? You know, what happened to having game? Now ain't nobody got no game. Now it's just like, oh, let me put my dick in you. It used to be like, hey, sweetie, you know, what's your name?
Yes. We love to get Mac down. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
we don't do that anymore. Now guys are just like, oh, I'm going to Snapchat my dick. And, you know, she's going to go ahead and we're going to fuck. And it used to be like, oh, well, it's going to take me about a month. But I bet I have her calling me like every night. Like, what are you doing?
This technology is really
It don't
kind
work
of
like
room. It's like, I hate to sound like get off my lawn, man. Like, oh, the old fella. But like, technology has robbed motherfuckers of game. Like,
it has. It has.
Yeah, like.
Yes. Because you would sit on the phone and talk. That motherfuckers would say shit to you. Girls, we would be so wet just listening. Now they send you memes. And like you said, Snapchats to your dick. And and there's no finesse. And
You
there's
got like
no
R.
getting
Kelly
ready.
and you got fucking Troop in the background. And you over here fucking talking to a girl like laying down. No, you get off the phone first. No.
Yes, you couldn't wait to take your clothes off of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they had to wait to see him. Now it's an abundance of nakedness everywhere, and that sex drive and that sex appeal. It's like you feel that all day long. Every time I turn on my phone, it's twerking and stuff. So that sexual feeling rides you throughout the day as well, instead of those special times where it ignites you. Because now I see so many dicks in my inbox and so many stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, it's another dick. But back then, dude had a Polaroid of a dick. You'd be like, ooh, I'd be so excited to give me a little Polaroid.
I know it's familiarity breeds contempt. Like, you're just used to this shit. Like, what's another? Like, I get tits sent to me all the fucking time. Like, ooh,
Yeah, so it's not nothing.
wow,
Yeah.
like that's great. Unless unless you're an Uber ride away, like them titties don't mean shit to me until we're in the same fucking zip code. Like, it don't matter. Jasmine in Georgia.
Hey, I just wanted to know, or if you can give me advice, I guess, on why in the hell, like, I have a boyfriend I really want to be with in the end, you know, make it to the end, but why do I have to suddenly train him? Now, I've had casual sex with plenty of guys, whatever. I ain't never had to train them on what the anatomy of, you know, my clitoris is, but why all of a sudden the guy I want to be with, I got to train him, teach him. What, like, I don't get
Look, everyone's at, like, look, man, everybody ain't at the same reading level. You know what I mean?
What? The way he made it seem like, you know, we talked about our past or whatever, like he's been doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But he probably been doing it terribly. He had a lot of women that lied to him. You're in his life now. It's time to tell him the truth. And you know what? You get a lot more head because you got to get a lot more practice time in. So take it to your advantage and teach him what you
make
want.
it sexy too.
Make
be like,
it,
be like, I'm gonna tell you how I want it. Okay, now do it slower. All right, now speed it up. All right.
I ain't done that.
And he still doesn't. What? He doesn't know how to listen.
What's going on?
Maybe our communication's off or something, but I'm trying to get off.
All right, I'm your man. I'm eating your pussy right now. What are you saying to me?
That's not it.
See, you're wrong.
Nah.
You're wrong. I wouldn't want it. I would. You know what? If you said that shit to me, if you said that shit to me, I'd smother you with a pillow.
Hell
But I might like that though. You didn't ask me.
No, but this is the thing. You have to. Men have egos. You cannot destroy a man's ego while he's learning. You have to finesse him and make him feel good about himself so that he wants to please you.
He's telling me he knew how.
Look,
see, you seem difficult already.
You sound like a real pain in the fucking ass. You need to change your attitude if you want better results. And look, and the way you're talking, be quiet. The way you're talking to him, you're gonna break his fucking brain, and then you're gonna have a broken man that knows how to eat pussy. Do you really want that? You're not gonna respect him. You're not going to respect him. You need to coach his ass up. Be like, oh, all right, baby. No, do it a little bit lighter. Oh, do it a little bit harder. Oh, can you go a little bit? Oh, just like that. Okay, right there. Hit that rhythm. grown, shit like that.
Yeah, you just gotta get him, and you gotta pump him up though. You be like, okay, daddy, yeah, right there. Now a little to the left, right there. Ooh. See, you got it. I knew you was gonna learn. Come on, daddy. Yes, right there. Okay, don't stop. Ooh, don't stop. Come on now, make me happy, daddy. You gotta be more like.
She down there like, get out that pussy. Get out. You ruining that shit. You whack as fuck. Whack. Fuck. Whack ass pussy eating motherfucker. Try again. Lick my toe, bitch. Lick my fucking toe. You can't do that right. Your man's you neutering your man.
You are. You can't do that. You cannot break a man's sexual confidence. They will not recover from that shit.
No, not. I remember I was with this badass chick, and like she was one of those death by 1,000 cuts type broads, and she said some little offhand, passive aggressive, slick shit to me, and I was like, I had to check her right then. I'm like, hey, like, you're not gonna talk to me like this, because it's gonna turn me into something that you're gonna hate and I'm gonna hate, and you fucking chill that shit the fuck out. I don't know who taught you. You can't do that to a man. You don't want your man to be fucking weak.
You don't.
You don't want your man to be weak, because what does that say about you? That means you're a weak woman if you can't keep a strong man.
Yeah. And when you make a man sexually insecure, they will go find somebody to pump them up. The minute you do that, he's going to find somebody, even if the bitch is lying, whatever it is, so whoever's going to pump him up. Because you know how many men I have lied to about having an orgasm? I would never, but my boyfriend now was the first and only man in my life to ever make me come. And we know I have kicked it. I'll just say it like that. But I can't break men sexually down like that, because it's just not good for either one. And if you're in a relationship, he will go find somebody to validate him in that area because you make him feel like shit. You can't do it.
And think about it this way. Like, what if I'm fucking you and I'm like, damn, you got a big ass pussy. Like,
oh my, you don't recover from that.
Or like you
shit.
sucking my dick and I'm like, no. Try again. Sad trombone.
Teeth, bitch.
God damn. Can you open your mouth a little wider? Wider. God damn, it's not a carrot. Quit.
Yeah, it's
Bugs Bunny ass bitch. Quit. Lay off. Like, that would make you not want to suck dick.
No, you don't. And it hurts your feelings. You're embarrassed. It is embarrassing, too, to challenge somebody, their sexual experience and how they do something.
I get it. He talked a big game. He thought he was a shit. And he might have, dude, when I was young, I thought I was the shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought I was the shit at sex. Looking back, I wasn't the shit at sex. I was young. You know what I mean? But you learn as you go. You can't shit on a motherfucker, no. Jasmine. She's still on hold. She's still listening. I just couldn't let her talk no more. You got shirts. Where can people get your shirts?
Oh, okay. So I teamed up with Sneaker Wars. So you can go to sneakerwars.net, and it has a Z on the end. And so they had a damn Donald line. So I have designed this shirt. It's Donald Trump. We've turned him into Chester Cheeto.
Yep.
And I think he's a greasy motherfucker. So I just go, it ain't easy being greasy. Aye. So these are the shirts. We're actually going to give a couple away here.
Yeah.
But yeah, sneakerwars.net. Sneaker Wars with the Z.net. They have a bomb ass line of a lot of stuff. I'm going to be working with them with more shirts, but this is my first design with the shirt company, and it's a dope ass company. And they do custom shoes and what is his name? Safari and all them guys have been in a lot of their stuff, and he did a Donald line with George Lopez, which was like fuck that puta with the little Donald head. So he has a bunch of different stuff that he's working with people, and this is my shirt. So sneakerwars.net. It ain't easy being greasy, and it is a Chester Cheeto Donald Trump.
Yeah, there you go. Looks like we have we got time for like 2 more calls, and then we can wrap it up. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Let's go to Rico's been waiting forever. Go ahead, Rico.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Go ahead, Rico.
Yeah, my question is how do you get a woman undigmatized? You know what I'm saying? When I hit them with this Louisville Slugger, it seemed like they just seem to go crazy after that. And I don't know what to do. They popping up at my job. They commenting on my Facebook page. My Instagram's going nuts. You know what? I'm trying to get them to calm down. It's like 2 or 3 women. What can I do?
The only way you're going to calm them heifers down is with more dick. So get your calendar out. You better schedule it, because we do not let good dick go. So you better figure it out. You better treat them right. You better line them up. That's the only thing you can do. Women who want to have sex with you, we will not stop.
Let me ask you something. When you fuck them, what do you do afterwards?
Shit, it depends on the mood. You know, sometimes I like to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and I'm out of there.
Okay.
Sometimes I might leave them $100 on the dresser just to, sometimes I might just lay up.
Well, them bitches want some money. First of all, some of them hoes just want some money.
Look, man, you just need to set your boundaries a little bit tighter. I would be like, hey, look, man, when we're fucking, I can't have you all on this, and that. Like, get that shit, lay those boundaries way ahead of time so that you don't have to have that. You don't have to check them afterwards, after they do it. You tell them ahead of time. Don't be all on my Instagram. I like to keep my shit like this. And don't be like don't be sleeping with them. Like, let them understand what the boundaries are. You are there for dick.
I'm fucking up. I'm sleeping with them, ain't it?
Yeah, bro.
Up there.
Oh, yeah.
I made the same fucking, I used to do the same shit. I didn't understand. I'd be like, in my brain, I could fuck you. You could stay the night, and you go and I go, but to a woman, it means something totally different. So you can't be sleeping with them, man.
And the ones that you've already got dickmatized, now you got to go back and use the dick as negotiation. Like, look, sometimes you got to renegotiate the terms. You know what I'm saying?
You got to dick no, re-dick no negotiate.
I'm telling you, be like, look, I can't have you doing all this. I do, and you got to the way you say shit to women is how you really check us too. And it's like, look, I want to, and don't make us feel bad about it because some of us can go crazy. It's like, I want to continue to keep hitting that and however you're gonna say it, but I need you.
Blah, blah,
yeah,
blah,
that shit is the bomb. But
yeah.
I'm telling you, I can't have you on my Facebook, or I ain't gonna be able to, give you this dick no more. So you have to go back, but you got to correct it in the right way. Because if you come at us sideways, we gonna set up shop for everything. So if the dick is that good, you can negotiate anything.
I got one more quick question because I don't want to take up all y'all time. Let me ask y'all, it's about the ass eating. I know it's cool to eat your woman's ass, but I draw the line when it's time to get my ass ate. What do y'all think about that?
Whatever you feel comfortable with, man. I don't know. If you're going to do it, just do it standing up. Because, like, that's... I've seen it in pornos where they're spread eagle. And that shit look fucking weird as hell, man. Just stand up at the edge of the bed and have them kneeling down or some shit. I don't do the ass eating. I got hemorrhoids, so what got me eating ass was I was fucking this Argentinian broad, and she was sucking my dick and just started eating my ass, and my toes turned into cerebral palsy. This shit looked like little club foots. I was like, all right, I'm gonna bring this into my repertoire, but I'm not really big into having my ass ate either. There,
it's not cute to lift no dude's legs in the air either. That shit is not attractive. No sucking rolls.
Yeah, you doing the happy baby pose and yoga and shit, getting your fucking asshole ate. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I said.
Oh man!
Look, yeah,
Make sure y'all follow me on IG, man.
What is it?
Playboy Suave, the #1.
What is it? Pretty Boy Suave #1?
No, Playboy, like Playboy Bunny. Playboy Suave,
#1.
#1. I just about to go to your comment section to see what these hoes been talking about.
Yeah, straight up.
Man, yeah, go.
We should go try to guess which ones he's fucking.
Yes.
Playboy Suave #1. You are kind of asking for it with a name like that too.
Yeah, you are.
They're fucking Playboy Suave.
Girl, I was with Playboy last night. He ain't about to call you back, bitch.
Playboy Suave.
Make sure y'all follow me, man. I'll follow back, man.
All right, bet. Do that shit. Playboy Suave is like saying I got chlamydia.
Yeah.
All right, y'all have a good day, man.
All right, I'm gonna follow Playboy Suave just cause. All right, I gotta Google how to spell suave.
Suavemente.
All right, what's going on with you? Where can people follow you?
Okay.
All that.
Hey, welcome to the party. So, Kanisha is comedy. Kanisha is comedy on all social media outlets. I don't know why my whole mind just blanked, but catch me. I've been doing stuff at LOL. Some stuff should be released. I still got a bunch of stuff going on over at All Def Digital, so check me out over there. And also, like I told you earlier, Kevin Hart's LOL network now has Channel 96 on SiriusXM, and I've been working with Earthquake on Quake's House, so you'll catch me over there a bunch as well. So they launched on the 16th. So we've done a show. I got some more shows coming up over there, so that is going to be a good time. It gets real crazy over there. So
I just found Playboy Suave's. Yeah, he's in front of Rolls Royces. I think there's a pistol in a bag of weed. I can't tell. I didn't zoom in on it. You got the J's.
Oh, they want some money. They want to be taken care of. They want
He's standing on top of a nice car with the leg brace on.
Hey, none of that shit his.
Yeah, Playboy swat. Yeah, look at him.
Is he attractive?
I don't judge.
Let me see him.
I don't judge, man.
Oh my! It's always them lengthy ones that got a big dick. I believe it. He looked like Barb Marley nephew though. Oh man. Okay, Playboy Suave. His voice do not match his body at all. Oh man.
There it is.
But yeah, follow a player and don't forget to go to Sneaker Wars and get my little shirt and whatnot. So
cop it, and then we'll whoever's on hold right now, we'll just hold tight and we'll get you some shirts. We got you.
We got some shirts. Thanks for having me, guys.
It's been a minute. Thanks for coming back.
It is.
Glad you're well.
Yes, thank you.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Let's get you motherfuckers some goddamn culture. DJ Mathieu Schreier, DJ on KCRW, played with everybody from A-Track, Egyptian Lover, Classic, Peanut Butter Wolf, Questlove, and more. Got your own show, 12 to 3 a.m., Friday nights, KCRW. And your job with us is to come in here
and show the culture.
Yeah, share some of the fucking funkier music that you've been playing. You've been really knocking it out the park. All these songs that you've played for us over the last months have just been awesome.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
What do you got for me?
I brought you some weird private press from New York City, 1980. A group of Puerto Ricans.
Nice.
They on some garage rock shit, like nasty.
Nasty garage rock
But
Puerto
funky.
Rican shit.
I'm going to play your track called Tough Cookies, and they call Wild Fang.
That was a cool thing about like the 70s fucking like, especially like the gangs and shit in New York. Like they dress like bikers. They listen to fucking everything from Zeppelin to goddamn. They listen to a little bit of everything.
That's what New York was all about. He brought all this culture. You were like rock as much as jazz, as much as Latin, as much as reggae, and then out of that, all the hip hop just came out.
You look at there's a movie fucking Can You Dig It? Warriors.
Oh, Warriors, yeah.
You know, they got Joe Walsh. That's fucking the Eagles song is fucking In the City is one of the theme songs.
Yeah, and people used to be open.
Yeah.
People used to be open. I mean, I guess people are open now because you can really hear anything you want.
This is true.
But back then was more like a lifestyle. I think we went in the 90s where people started dressing so much like what they were listening to.
Oh, bro, like as a rapper, I couldn't listen. I couldn't listen to like fucking goth. They'd be like, what are you doing?
Exactly. Where when you think about it, it's a bit fucked up because it's like there's good music everywhere and everybody's able to make good music because there's bad rap, there's bad goth, but there's also probably, I don't know anything about goth, honestly. It's my least favorite type of music, but I'm sure there's some good goth out there.
Bauhaus,
like
bro, check it out. I think you might think Tones
Bauhaus,
on Tail.
I guess so. I guess Bauhaus. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. What was that song, Moonlight, Mr. Moonlight?
I don't even know that one. Check out Tones on Tail. You might dig that one. It was a side project from Bauhaus.
I'll check that out.
They got a couple.
I'm always open to
The Rain is my shit.
The Rain?
Yeah, it's like an 8-minute long fucking just build.
You like
kinda,
sad, introspective music?
I like a little bit of anything I can do drugs to. I'm kind of.
What
good
about
with.
Morphine? Do you know that band?
No, I'm not
From
even
the
hip.
early 90s?
No, I don't even know.
It's dope.
There you go. But today we are playing
Wild Fang.
And what's the name of the song?
Tough Cookie.
Tough Cookie. These are Puerto Rican cats out of New York City from the 70s. Oh, excuse me. Is it
1980.
1980.
Well, they probably recorded in 78, 79.
And that shit all blends together, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It all blends together.
If you're 1980, you're a 70s cat.
Wow. Yo, Tough Cookie.
Tough Cookie, baby.
Representing New York. All the Ricans out there. But Boricua.
Boricua, see?
Look at me. Fucking A. Goya and shit.
Magician Records. Wild Fangs.
Yo. That, what's the name of that song again?
Tough Cookies.
Tough fucking cookies. I appreciate you coming in here playing all the fucking obscure shit.
Yeah, man, I know you like your hip hop. If you like your hip hop, you like your producers. And if you like your producers, you like your producers that know records.
That's right. They dig.
Yeah, man.
They dig. They get them samples.
Yeah, you don't need, yeah.
I always say, man, I used to go to a record store and you look up, man, like I'm in the rap section and I'm like, God damn, there's a whole other fucking There's a whole record store that I'm not even looking at, man.
Exactly. Isn't it weird how you go to a record store, how your mind already knows where it's going, you're going for certain things, and you're going to pass things that could be good, but you're not clocking it. You just keep going for whatever the fuck you're looking for.
Yeah, you don't even give it a chance.
Till somebody comes and be like, hey, you heard this, and you play it, and you're like, oh, that's dope, and you realize, oh, I passed that many times. It's happened to me so many times. I don't know, somehow you walk into a record store, it's hard to, I have to tell myself, all right, be open. You walk into a record store, look everywhere. Anything is possible.
That's right. Yeah, the other day I got fucking the Carter Family, which is country. I got goddamn fucking some disco violin shit, which was fucking dope.
And there's some dope country out there. I've been finding some dope funky country shit.
I fuck with country, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, especially the old shit. So you just keep your mind open.
Exactly.
Listen a little bit of everything. This is a big ass world, and just as long as it's got a groove.
What I listen to in music is emotions, not attitude. And I think the problem nowadays with music is all attitude and zero emotions. And to me, that's the disconnect. Music is all about emotion. It's about how it connects with you. And attitude, I don't give a fuck about attitude. I have attitude. I'm not looking for attitude from you.
Emotional
I'm looking
depth.
for your emotions. Yeah.
My man. KCRW.
Culture.
Midnight to 3 a.m. Mathieu Schreier. It's gonna be on the fucking little thing.
Yeah, I can't
spell it.
Don't hurt yourself, bro. Don't worry
it's
about
a fucking tongue twister.
I don't need followers. I don't need none of that. I'm happy to be here and share the love with you. It don't matter.
Thank you so much for coming in, man. Get cultured.
Yeah.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Yo, what up, though? How you doing out there? Did you miss anything? Well, you can go to Sirius.com/on-demand, listen on demand, or you can listen on your little phone app for like $5 extra a month. Oh, I know. 4, 3? I know. We nickel and dime you. Quit fucking. Don't cry to me. I don't see the fucking money, but it's worth it. It's a cup of coffee a month. All right, you can listen on demand to any show. And you can listen out of fucking country. You should follow my Instagram. It's @OneMoreJude. I've even been doing more Instagram lives. That's where I just sit in my house and talk to you guys. I'm usually called a pedophile or some shit like that, and I argue with somebody. And then I'll try to fuck a girl or something. I guess you don't need to watch it. I just told you what happened. That was that's basically the whole fucking movie. It's ONEMOREJUDE. You got any good ideas for the show? Or there's somebody told me there was some like porn star midget that they wanted to see, which I'm fucking awesome. I'm cool with. Don't tell me. Hit up @AllOutShow with any show ideas, any stuff you want to try, any guests you want to see. Any fucking weird stuff, any conspiracies, @AllOutShow on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook. And I know what you're saying. I want that. I want to feel like I'm talking to you, Jude. I'm dumb. I'm dumb and forgetful. You tell me things. You tell me something on fucking Friday that we should do. Like by the time I see everybody on Monday, I already forgot it. Like. I think like 4 different people told me like 4 really good ideas. I don't know any of them now. Might as well fucking went to the ocean and just yelled it into the fucking wind. It's gone now. So if you got any smart ideas or stuff you'd like to hear on the show, go to @AllOutShow on everything. Fucking everything. All right. And yeah. Are we still doing the Wiz Khalifa thing? Is that shit still going on?
Unclear. If you give me a second, I'll figure that out.
Hey, you want to see Wiz Khalifa? And what's the other guy's name? I guess it's Ray Shrimmer. Someone says it's more than one person.
It's a group. It's 2.
Ray Shrimmer, there's 2 people? God, I'm so old. Why do they have... I'm such a fucking old... Like I'm 1,000.
We tell you every time it's a duo, you don't listen.
Do you? You've told me it's a duo? I thought you said it was the dude from the Black Beatles.
No, it's a song.
Oh, the song is the Black Beatles.
I believe.
Oh. I thought they were saying they was the Black Beatles. That shit got me offended than a motherfucker.
No, it's a song called the Black Beatles.
Okay, I'll take that. Oh. Well, I'm much less fucking I was like, you better be fucking. That's like being like I'm white Jimi Hendrix or some shit. Like you better be bringing the motherfucking. You better be bringing the heat. Ray Shrimmerd, huh? They did the mannequin challenge. That's two guys in that group, in case you were wondering. And you can go Austin, Texas. Fly out to Austin, Texas, and watch them. Just go to Sirius.com/Wiz Khalifa to see that shit. And if it's over, too late. Sorry, but I just want to tell you about it just in case. JIC. All right, got the news coming up. What is it? Still look. We just pulled it up. Wiz Khalifa, Ray Shrimmerd in Austin. I don't know when the last day is. June 20. Oh. Yeah. It doesn't say when it ends, but you should hurry up and fucking get there. Because we don't know when it's going to end. All right. John's got the news. He's going to tell me about sex toys and fucking...
Crying after sex.
After sex crying. Who's doing it? I got a hint. It's not always girls. Crying because you're like, oh my God, I Ubered over here for this whack dick. Boo-hoo. Nope. Gets deeper than that. Don't go anywhere.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Turns out men feel sad, tearful, and irritable after sex in a larger capacity than thought not that long ago. They're saying 41% of males have experienced this, where you feel like crying after sex.
Never do it on top of them. No matter how bad you want to do that, don't bust a nut and just start crying on top of the chick. You go to the bathroom, pretend like you're gonna pee, and you cry. You cry in a fucking hand towel like a man. Keep flushing the toilet so she can't hear your sobs.
But really, 41% of the people who participated in the survey reported experiencing this PCD in their lifetime, this post-coital dysphoria.
I've never cried, but yeah, are you kidding me? Fuck, man. Yeah, man, there's been tons of times where I just come and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's because the person you're with?
Done.
Or?
Yeah, everything, just everything. You're just like, fuck. Never cried. Never. Actually, I take that back. I think I was with me and my girl way back in the day was going through a thing, man. Like we was really going through it. We didn't know how to. We were deeply in love and didn't know how to make it work. And like we was like fucking and crying. But I couldn't keep my dick hard. It just fucking my dick just went soft. Like I couldn't even keep crying and fucking. I just cried for a while. We didn't make it. I'm 40 years old and I'm single now, so. So there's that.
It's very common among women.
I'm not the one that came up with this, but they say you come and then you come too.
What?
You come too. You like, what the like?
Oh, I see.
You come too. Not come as well. You like bust a nut, you come, and then you come too. You start realizing like shit. And I think the French call the orgasm like the petite death or some shit like that. Yeah, little death.
So some men who experience this describe experiences ranging from I don't want to be touched and want to be left alone. all they really they want to leave and distract themselves from everything that they just participated in. So they just wanted to put it aside.
I mean, look, yeah.
But you're not. This doesn't happen often. You don't sit there and hate yourself for having sex.
Nah, and most of the women I'm sleeping with right now, off the top of my head, they're all cool. Like, we end up getting up, and then like, hey, you hungry? Half the times they are. The other half, they're like, no, I'm going to leave. And then I'm like, all right, cool. And I go to the sofa, and I cry. I got a pillow I hold, and I just cry into it. Why? Psych. I just order food and watch Shark Tank. That's what I've been on lately. Shark Tank. Sidebar shit. If anybody from Shark Tank ever wants to come on here, I just want to talk to them. So far, I've talked to Damon Johns and the Croatian motherfucker. Robert, that's my guy. And I told Robert, I said, Robert, you all smiles, but then you're a cutthroat. He be all jolly and smiley, and then he'll chop your balls off and be like, "See, we're friends."
He seems very happy.
Yeah, don't trust. I told him, I was like, I don't trust your smiles, Robert. And he gave me a wink. He was like, "You right." He copped to it. Yeah, so yeah, look, I get it. I don't know why. I don't know why motherfuckers do they say why they cry afterwards?
Well, one possible idea is, well, first of all, you were abused as a kid, and you've got some sort of strange sexual thing going on there. But then also, you've had this connection with the person on this intimate level, and now you're separated from it, so suddenly you're feeling empty, sad.
Gay, fucking fag, gay, pussy, gay. No, I'm playing. I get it.
But have you ever had a lady just burst out in tears after sex?
I've had women cry. It's a release.
No. I meant just certainly this like agonizing, oh no, sort of sobbing shit.
I kind of talk about it in Hummingbird. I fucked this fat vegan, and I told her ahead of time, I'm like, I'm going to fuck and I'm going to leave. Like, I'm fucking and I'm leaving. Because I felt like she misrepresented herself on the dating site.
I'd cry too. This is a bad story. I mean, I'm talking about just the act of sex. You're talking about you abandoned this lady.
I didn't abandon her. I fucking let her know. Like, I felt like I was the straightforward one in the whole situation. She was the one taking the fucking angled shots. And I show up and there's like a fucking mountain attached to that head. I swear to God. And then she had the nerve to wear like one of those dresses that covered it up. And like no matter where you touched, it wasn't like blousy. It was flesh. It was just, I was like, God damn, this is all you. But she had a hairy asshole. And I was just like, fuck, I'm a sucker for a hairy butthole. So she was in the bedroom. And then she was like, come in here. Come in. And she was like a Mexican chick, so she had like all the lowrider music on and shit. And I was like, all right. And I rolled up in that bitch, and I said, look, I got her excited, and then I said, look, I'm gonna fuck, and I'm gonna put on my clothes, and I'm leaving. But I said it like kind of like in a real authoritative way, so that it sounded sexy. And she was like, okay. And then I did. Like, tried real hard and everything. And then she was like, so you going to have something to drink? I'm like, nah, I'm not going to have nothing to drink. I thought we went through this. And then the tears. That's when the tears started coming. And the worst part about it is she had to unlock the gate. It wasn't even like I could leave on my own. So, like, she had to walk me down, like, with tears, just tears streaming down her face.
And you still left. You just left.
John, you're a bitch, and I'm not a bitch.
Fair enough. I would have stayed.
You would be living there right now. You'd be paying half her rent. You'd be paying half her rent. She'd probably be fucking a new guy. That's the difference. Like, I was cool. I was like, hey, man, like, yo, it is what it is. I brought her a gift, the whole nine. I was about to bail and just take the loss. But when she was like, come into the bedroom. I was like, man, that was a $15 Uber ride, so fuck it, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I'm guessing you never saw her again.
No, I think we might still be Instagram friends. She was a vegan too. I was like, really? Like how? Yeah, that's what I said. I said, how you gonna be a fat vegan? Like, eat a hot dog if you gonna be fat. You might as well enjoy some meat. Hummingbird. I know for everybody that's like read the book, they're like, yeah, I know that story, Jude. But for the millions that didn't, boom. Yeah, she was crying like a motherfucker.
This is making me sad.
There was another time I made a girl cry. It was some asshole shit. I was like 7. No, I was 18. And I took a girl's virginity. Then I like had her drop me off at work. It was out cold. She fucking hated me for years. And she had every right to. That was the difference. Those tears were different tears. I felt like those tears were deserved. Like I talked her out of the pussy. Like, yeah, girl, it's going to be me and you forever, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, smash. And I was like, yo, it's time for work. Yo, I'm running late. You know, and she just wanted to be held. Like, she had just lost her virginity. Oh, poor girl. Fuck, she probably hates me. It's been 22 years. Time heals all wounds. I'm sure she's good. She got a fat ass. Boy, oh, boy. She didn't want me to smash again after that.
It's shocking.
Shocking.
Sorry.
All right, go ahead, man.
Bargain hunters, they don't treat customer service workers that well. They're so distracted by their hunt for the bargains, the deals, that they start treating people like shit.
Really?
Yeah. That's according to recent research, which found that super savers view customer service representatives as less than human, which seems a bit extreme. But they just roll over people, just going for the deals.
So I don't understand this. What did they do? They just fucking... They go to a store and they're just like pushing through and bumping and yelling. Like, I don't...
Well, they just don't use words that sort of humanize people. So they're rude. So let's say... They had somebody who was even from a discount airline like Ryanair. They treat that person worse than, let's say, a Lufthansa attendant. They sort of view that person as more worthy of their respect. So
it goes both ways too, though.
They talk about that. There's this cycle that occurs.
What do they say?
Well, that once these customer service people start receiving this bad behavior, then they treat the next person like shit, and then it's just this cyclical nature of just bad treatment of everybody.
Well, just even like, I remember doing, like, I've done people favors, which I don't do anymore, where they're like, hey, man, will you come and fucking host an event, and it's like some Detroit shit, and do a, Members City, blah, 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 and I'll fly back there. And they just treat me like shit. They don't think that they're treating me like shit. But since I'm not taxing them on the money, they don't since I'm not forcing them to pay me, they don't value that. They don't value my services.
Right.
So the less you charge, the worse you treat a motherfucker. It's like you go to McDonald's and you don't see fist fights at fucking even like you don't see the server at fucking Outback Steakhouse getting into a fist fight with the customer. But we often see fucking McDonald's people fighting each other.
Yes. Right, yes.
You know what I mean? Like, they're just like, they just don't value it. They're like, fuck you. This is some cheap shit. You're a cheap motherfucker. You're not getting paid that much. I think I'm better than you, blah, blah, blah.
No, absolutely.
Shitty. It's fucked up.
Now that you say it, volunteering in public radio all those years, same thing happened. Like, oh, look, here's the volunteer.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Hey, he'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're a fucking doormat on top of that, too.
It was kind of a bad storm.
It was a bad, yeah. Yeah, remember you would go fucking to the millionaire's house and go fix his computer for free?
I do remember that vividly. Set up his whole network. Blew up his whole house with Wi-Fi. Even the far corners, the pool house. Took
How
care of
much you
everything.
get paid for that?
Steaks or something, dinner. Give me some cocktails. I even gave him routers from the station I was working for at the time that we didn't need.
You stole.
I didn't steal.
Stole for him.
No, it was just excess.
Lie for me, lie for me. I thought you killed for me, give to me, give to me. See, that cats don't respect that shit. And, yo, I hate to even sound like a bigger dick, but sometimes I do feel like there is a direct correlation between the aptitude of a worker and where they're working at. Like when I go to McDonald's or one of these bargain places and run into an absolute fucking moron, I'm not amazed. Like it used to blow my mind. I'd come back from Jamba Juice all pissed off that they didn't understand the difference between apple and orange juice. But then I'm like, bitch is like 47 years old working at Jamba Juice. What do I accept? What do I expect?
Yeah, but you can't treat him like shit.
I didn't treat him like shit. I treated him like shit after they fucked everything up. Like, come home, take the whole day out on my fucking poor girlfriend, and she's sitting there like, why are you so mad? Like, cause I don't like that shit. Pay $8 for this juice or whatever the fuck. I don't know if you've noticed this, John, but like people being bad at their jobs is a real fucking trigger for me.
I can testify to that. So, but they are saying again, everyone has the right to be considered human. I can't. The language here is just too strong.
That's so gay. Look, treat people be respectful to people,
even if you want that deal.
Yeah, just be cool to people, man. Just it's the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I'll take it and I find the extreme rich and extreme poor are very bad at treating people.
Yeah, by and large.
It's like you get those two extremes, and they just they act like assholes. Assholes. Rich motherfuckers won't even look at you and shit. I'll have this. I remember waiting tables and they wouldn't even like, hey, how you doing? We'll have the blah, 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 and make sure this. And is there, what kind of oil is that? Like, damn, dog. Like, okay, all right. All right, whatever, man. I don't do that shit no more. I broke my neck and I was like, I ain't bringing nobody ketchup. No motherfucking more. That's when I started working at the gay bar. JK, that was years later. But still. All right, what else?
I found another story about researchers who are concerned about sex robots and what this will do to society. And now this is one of the UK. And this is just my impression, but there are a lot of stories out of the UK regarding this for some reason.
Fuck the UK. I have no respect for the UK.
Why not?
Because they're bitches.
They're worried about sex robots.
UK used to run shit. Like they had the whole deal. The sun never set on the United Kingdom. And what they got? Nothing. Their economy's not that good anymore. Their teeth are all fucking bad. There's no freedom of speech. They lock people up for tweets. They lock people up for fucking tweets.
They've got a whole campaign.
There's no idea. The freedom. They got the fucking hate speech, which can fit into fucking anything. They lock everybody up. It's a goddamn police state over there. Fuck the UK.
Well, they got a whole campaign now. Campaign against sex robots.
Of course.
Look at that. There's a whole website, of course, devoted to
Fuck
this.
do they care? You know what it is? I'm not going to be able to bust my man's balls. Yeah. Let's talk to them. I want to hear their whole fucking case. Because I think deep down what this all comes down to is they're not going to be able to give some guy agita all the fucking time. Running them all around and shit.
Well, Dr. Kathleen Richardson, a professor of ethics and culture of robots, says that she believes that the technology is fueling isolation. So if you're alone, suddenly you can just replace your female companion with this sex robot.
Bro, this ain't nothing different than our fucking phones, except for you can stick your dick in it. We've already reached that place, man. Like, go out to the bar, dog. No one is talking to each other. People are more isolated than fucking ever. This is just more of the same. It might be a little turned up, but like we've already crossed that. I got mad friends on fucking Instagram. I'm really popular on Instagram. But they're not my friends. Oh, I'm worried that the people are going to be more introverted. It's too late. It's done. It's a wrap.
Well, they also go further.
Let a loser get a nut.
They're also concerned that it's going to reinforce these bad behaviors. So you're doing bad things to the robots that you'll start doing to actual women.
That makes no sense. These are men that are afraid to go outside and even fucking talk to a fucking woman. Like oh yeah, like they did the same shit with the GTA and all the Grand Theft Auto and the whole fucking nine. And the movies. And cats can't really find a direct correlation. Or can they? I don't know. I haven't seen a study where they found one. Look, who's the average guy that's buying this?
Somebody who can't get laid, I think.
You would be the guy.
I purchased these things. Not anymore. I get them for free. But
it's one of the fringe benefits of working at Chase 45. You get to fuck a pocket pussy. But like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, John, are you gonna go out and fucking like?
No,
since you're used to objectifying fucking your pocket pussy, are you gonna just go run up on a chick and stick your dick in her because that's how you view her?
Absolutely not.
What about on the flip side? Like, chicks been using dildos for fucking ever. Like, has that broke their brain on the way that they fucking... I guess dildos and whole dolls are different. Hey, look, man. Hopefully, like, chicks will get their fucking sex doll. We finally got a sex toy. Can we, like, y'all been having dildos and vibrators and the fucking rabbit and the fucking snickerdoodle or whatever the fuck you throw on your goddamn pussy. You've been having that shit for years. 4 years. We finally caught up and passed y'all on the fucking... We finally caught up and passed y'all on the technology shit. Now we got fucking full-blown, like, these ridiculous-looking Jessica Rabbit fucking dolls that some fucking dude wants to fuck.
$10,000, $15,000 for these things.
And then, and what? You're... Oh, now it's a problem? And like, look, man. Also, like, there's we got truck drivers and shit. They out here on the road three months at a time. They don't get to see their fucking girl. You want to fucking lot lizards? Like, he gets a little fuck doll. He gets to fuck his doll. Just ride shotgun. He can get in the fucking carpool lane. Like, what the fuck, dude? He's good. I understand the sentiment, but I think it's an overreaction, and like, this is what it is.
I don't think you can stop it.
And if you're so worried about women being treated well, why don't you focus on the fucking grooming rape gangs that they got going on over there?
Again with the rape gangs.
It's fucking happening, John.
Right.
That's why it's hard for me to hear some fucking feminist lady talk about like she's mad about a sex doll while her own citizens are being fucking gang raped. That got heavy. Anyway. Give me some good news.
And now, time for good news.
There is a young guy, San Jose, California, and he was homeless at the time of this writing. That may have changed, but it's very current. And he graduated and moved to the Bay Area to get a job, and that didn't work out. So suddenly he's been living in his car, and then he went out on the street. If you turn around, you can see him on the street there. And he's a Texas A&M graduate. That's not a bad school. And
homeless, hungry for success. Take a resume.
So after this photo of him in this shirt and tie with his sign was shared on Twitter, according to him, he's received more than 200 job offers from, and this seems a bit hard to believe, but places like Google, Pandora, Netflix.
I hate the world. You think that really makes me? You think that makes me feel good?
Well,
some fucking guy like doesn't know how to hustle, so he just like goes and.
Well, it did work.
Yeah,
supposedly
he hacked the system. It's smart. It's I'll give you that. He's playing on people's fucking emotions. Everyone's all emotional now. They're virtue signaling. They're going, hey. Oh, and he's like some type of, what is he?
David Cesares.
Oh, he's Hispanic too. Oh, that's gonna fucking make those rich white guys come in their pants. Oh, let me help this Mexican graduate get a job.
Well, he's been sleeping in his car since June, according to the story.
What did he get a degree in?
They don't tell me, but he went up there to, launch his own tech startup, which did not work out. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see, web designer. So I guess he's
a web designer.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a fucking helpful job. So he went up there. He tried to be an entrepreneur.
Ran out of money.
Ran out of dough. And then came up with that. You gotta give it to his hustle. Like you gotta, hey, good hustle.
But with those kind of credentials, you'd think he could do something else as well. But rather than live in the car.
Sounds like his last idea was a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, he didn't give up.
No, he did not give up. He just went on the curb and begged.
Take a resume.
Look, back in the day, it was like, "Hey, we'll work for food, brother. Can you spare a dime?" Like this is the new brother. Can you spare a dime?
He's hungry for success.
He's got a suit and tie. Look at him go. Well, I hope he can code good. And look, he's got a little FedEx thing with all his resumes. He's ready to fucking do it.
This is a one-shot deal. I don't think this is going to work again.
I don't know. This might start a whole fucking epidemic. Part of me appreciates the way he is finessing it, and then the other part of me is disgusted by the people that would fall for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the idea that Google would say, "Hey, that's our guy."
Yeah, that's our guy. Some guy begging for a job on the corner. He's a go-getter. That's what I need, a beggar.
Maybe.
What do we need on this? We need someone that can code their asses off and can make a fucking begging sign. Quick.
Get his number.
Quick, exit the 101 and see if we can find anybody standing on the fucking in Silicon Valley. Good for him. I hope he's as good at fucking tech work as he is at finessing. Know your crowd. Smart guy. Smart guy. Well played, sir. Well fucking played. I'm not mad at you. I just disgusted with where we live. That's the news.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
All right, that was the show. Kanisha Bus. Kanisha is comedy on everything. At Kanisha is comedy. That's with a K. On the phones was Jet. Chris is on the boards. John does the news and production, and Alex is the producer. Don't forget about Keenan. He chops up shit and is the associate producer. I want to thank all of them. And my name is Jude Anthony Angelini. I'm the host of this shit. Thank you for listening. I want y'all to have a great rest of your day. I know I'm gonna. And I think we'll talk tomorrow.